The year 2023 was packed and it will be remembered for many things. Here on News Plus, we give you a glimpse of perhaps what represented that year.
Cyclone Freddy has not been as devastating as we had imagined.
But there are areas that were greatly affected. One of these include Gokwe, where there are calls to help inaccessible people with food.
From Plum Tree to Mtare, from Baiti Bridge to Chirundu, to remember that we are one people.
The first step, according to ZEC, in the preliminary elections roadmap includes a post-delimitation exercise to publicize new electoral boundaries.
We are beginning to see a widening in terms of the parallel market premiums, coming into the tune of about 40 to 45% over the past 3 or so weeks.
We are looking at a situation whereby Harare has got one of the biggest budgets, second to government. It should either be able to propel the country to economic growth or actually derail it.
Earlier today, President Emerson Mnangagwa addressed the 337th ordinary session of the ZANU-PF Politburo, where he announced that the ZANU-PF primary elections are likely to start next week.
Well, ZESTA's position in terms of this whole situation has been on wanting to negotiate and renegotiate whatever contractual terms.
And so we have got to submit our concept not to the Global Fund by 19 May, or if we can we'll do it earlier the better.
The nation is being advised that a total of 6,869 projects were implemented across the country's 10 provinces.
Look, government needs to take some action. They need to send a warning out there to companies who do business with them that do not abuse the rules, do not get paid in Zimbabwe dollars, immediately go to the foreign exchange market. And of course, governments are on the record of saying that this is exactly one of the reasons why the parallel market rate has been depreciating as it has been.
Despite the deficit, ZESA Executive Board Chairperson Dr. Sydney Gata believes all refurbishments has to be thorough.
These are steps, the number of 30 or 32 technical steps that are taken to improve.
It sure is a drawback given that the resolution by developed countries to jointly raise 100 billion was supposed to have been met by the year 2020.
What ground has been covered by the African Continental Free Trade Area in as far as eliminating trade barriers, in as far as deepening economic trade integration is concerned.
The St. John's Derby Day Festival may have come and gone, but will no doubt have given local rugby fans an insight into what to expect in the upcoming schools rugby season.
In the end, we are sad because we didn't collect the 3 points, but life goes on.
We are beginning to see a widening in terms of the parallel market premiums, coming into the tune of about 40 to 45% over the past 3 or so weeks.
In my opinion, the benefits of the ZMX auction, the ZMX exchange, are incredible for both buyers and farmers. On the one side, buyers are able to see exactly what commodities are up for sale.
Between January and June, Zimbabwean exports amounted to 3.2 billion United States dollars, slightly less than the 3.3 billion United States dollars recorded during the same period last year.
Because most of the big city councils in the country are under the opposition, and the opposition has no capacity to administer, my government has intervened and is doing roads and rehabilitation in most of the big cities.
A marked increase in non-communicable diseases has led to a more health-conscious society, which prioritizes physical fitness.
If you come to the gym and you are trained by somebody who's not qualified, you can get injured.
First and foremost, I feel that Zimbabwe has been honored. We've been elected the vice chair of SADC, and we are going to host the next summit in Zimbabwe.
The government takes full ownership and is committed to the arrears clearance and debt resolution process through implementation of reforms outlined these three buckets of matrices.
The first meeting was held on the 1st of December 2022. The second one took place on 23 February 2023.